Do you feel like you face much competition? If not, what do you credit that to? What did you do that helped you escape ruthless competition and compete with yourself?
Yeah, so it's a great question. I love the conversation on competition, but my belief is not to escape it, it's to embrace it. It's to welcome the competition, work with the competition, befriend them. So one of the simplest stories are the early days, and I talk about this again in my book, is there was a guy, Mike, who had a company called Trash Busters, and they went into competition against me. This was a guy who worked with me, who was a friend of mine. We'd have beers together. I'd share all the financials. I'd tell him everything. And we had a lot of fun. He was a great asset to the business until he went out on his own and he called me one day. He's sitting down. No, I'm not. Why? Well, I'm going into competition against you. And he started Trash Busters. Now, of course, I was hurt. And what does a 25, 26-year-old do? You try and do everything to get in the way. But all my getting in the way of the competition and trying to stop him and thinking so much about his business, who was thinking about my business? No one. They were thinking about their business, and I was thinking about their business, and they were growing faster than I did. So I decided to shift from that anger to an attitude of gratitude. What can I learn from one of my closest friends going into competition against me? What is he doing better with Trash Busters? They're not around anymore today. And I didn't wish that on them. And we've still kept in touch, which has been cool. Is what are you doing better? They expanded to the United States before I did, country 10 times the size of Canada, where I'm based. That inspired me to go follow them. I followed them, I did it better, and here we are today, the world's largest junk removal company. So, an attitude of gratitude with competition. And if you're in a niche or a niche, as you might say, that's just too full, go find another sandbox to play in that's similar. So, let's take now my second business, Wow One Day Painting. The painting industry, there are a lot of brands and a lot of great ones, and ones that are way bigger than Wow One Day Painting. We created, or I saw and bought, and then created a new category. Plenty of people go in and paint your home and do a great job at a great price. But what if they could go in like Wow One Day Painting and do the whole house in a day? Minimal disruption, proper coordination, preparation, and planning, and we get it done at the same quality at a similar price. And so we created a new category. I mean, think Pepsi and Coke. Coke goes in and does Diet Coke, and a new category that became massive. Where can someone go to not compete against, but to start a new focus? And so lots in there, but I'm passionate about it. We invite the competition to our office. We do a stand-up daily huddle every day. While right now we're in a Zoom world mostly, we have invited people to either join us online or in person, and they're in the same business. And they're like, why'd you do that? You're sharing your numbers. Well, you're going to find it if you want it anyways. We might as well be friends and help each other, which we've done. And so competition's a great thing.
Yeah.